guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this channel is all about my journey throughout CRNA school. So today's video is going to be on how to overcome those motivational slums. If you guys are interested, let's get into the nitty gritty. I have several videos mentioning how I'm kind of checked out in certain aspects. Like it depends on my mood, if I had a good test week or if I had a bad test week. Sometimes I kind of feel like a little down on myself, or maybe it's just that I'm a little burned out. You know, I've also been in this front-loaded program now, starting my 10th month, and between semester 2 and semester 3, we didn't get a break. So, you know, there is some factors that involve that burnt out feeling, especially because I'm the kind of person that I want to be working hands-on. So being in this classroom environment, it kind of does take a toll. But anyways, I want to talk about how I've been trying to, you know, kind of get over those ebb and flows within, you know, myself in terms of motivation and what's working for me and how it's kind of reflects in my grades, I guess. I mean, this semester isn't the greatest to explain that because I've only really had one exam. I have an exam coming up next week on Tuesday, but, you know, I'm doing really well so far, but you know, this semester and the semester before, we've had a lot of weekly assignments. So those kind of never change, you know, like they're always going to be there, you know, like this one professor has us doing outlines for the chapters that we're going to review that week. So every week we have to outline the chapter before class. That's for one class. And then we have also modules for regional anesthesia, which is 5 questions going over what we're going to cover that day. And then I have also a nursing informatics class that we have discussions that are weekly, and the question is posted within each week. And then you have to answer it and reply to your classmates. So each week I have 3 classes that will have a constant, you know, that really won't change. There may be a few weeks here and there throughout the semester that don't have an assignment. Let's say they're continuing the material from the week before, then you won't have to outline obviously twice because it's the same material. So there are only a few weeks that happens. So those constants kind of, they're a little overbearing, you know, and they're very time consuming. So knowing that those are weekly constants kind of distract me from what's the real most important thing, which I believe, which are the exams, because the main portion of the breakdown within the syllabi for each class is going to be the heaviest weight on the tests. So this busy work, it kind of frustrates me in a bit. It kind of frustrates me in a way. I know that it's supposed to be necessary, so it could help us do better in the exams, although I don't feel that it is. I just feel like it's kind of busy work and kind of time consuming, taking away from what I feel is more important, which is studying for the exams. Although it could be argued that you're studying for the exams by doing the busy work, but I personally don't feel like it helps. But anyway, those constants are always there in the back of my mind. So, you know, if there's a week that I don't feel motivated to do anything, I know that I'm going to fall behind. You know, I know that if I don't get that done in a certain time frame, I'm going to fall behind. And that puts a lot of pressure on me. And sometimes I feel like the pressure plus the lack of motivation plus, you know, the fact that everything compounds week to week, it's like, it's almost better for me to just walk away. You know, like I feel like at times, like just taking a nap will make things better. So that's what I mean by, you know, losing the motivation, where I'm like a little checked out because it's overwhelming. You know, it's overwhelming and it's just like never ending. It's never ending and it's frustrating. How do you get through that moment where you want to check out and disconnect? So what works for me? I feel like I do best and I thrive with checklists. I don't know if you can see back here, I have 2 checklists. This one right here is my busy work that I have for the entire semester. So I have to get through these assignments. And each time I finish one, I cross it out completely. So it's like, it's motivating for me to be able to eliminate one. So I have that there. And then this side I use as a week by week, like, to-do list. Every week is going to have those 3 kind of busy work assignments, and then I'll have certain lectures I need to cover, exams that are coming up, things like that. So for me, checklists are the way to go. I also have a planner that I use every single day. I don't know, it's so invaluable to have a planner that you can jot down things that you need to get done day by day, because this is obviously what I need to get done throughout the week, but day by day, so that it's not so overbearing, because there are a lot of things that I need to get done each week. I break it down day by day. You know, I need to do this by this day, this by this day, and it kind of holds me accountable, because if not, I can't check it off unless it's done. So if I don't do it that day, then I have to put it in another day, and it needs to get done. And those things kind of bother me when I can never get them checked off. It's like I need to get them checked off. I guess that's like my personality or whatnot. Hey, Dobby. So yes, I feel like the essentials that you need to get through ebbs and flows and motivation is a planner. Get yourself a planner, plan out each week, day by day. So let's say you, oh my word, you and your gas. So let's say you have 5 classes, break down each day, each assignment as you need to, in order so it doesn't feel so overbearing in one day. I mean, you could give yourself, like, plan yourself a day off if that works for you, but I personally feel like if you do something small each day, it doesn't feel so overwhelming when you're in those slums. Those slums kind of make you in I wouldn't say in a depression mode, because this is not about mental health or brain health, but you know, when you get that feeling where you can't get out of bed and you don't want to do anything, and it's just because it's just so much, like you just don't want to do anything. Small things every day help you reach the larger end goal. So small goals each day throughout the week, and then be good to yourself. You know, if you can, try to plan out that day where you can just rest or do things that make you happy, or, you know, things that you've been falling behind on in terms of like laundry or, you know, maintenance of the home, whatever it is, whatever may have you that you need to get done week by week. But try to live a little, you know, maybe if you have some normalcy aside from being a full-time student, you know, maybe find something that brings you joy. That way you can find that motivation again. And then also, I think what helps too is to take a step back and remember what your end goal is. You know, you want to be a provider, you want to be a CRNA, you've been working at this for very, very long. So don't throw it away because you're not in the mood right now, because you knew this going into it, that it would be a tough journey and a long one. So you're in it for the long haul. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Find ways that you can make it better for you so that it doesn't feel so overwhelming, especially when you're not in it. When you're a little checked out, find a way to get back in it. I've realized what actually helps me too, aside from my checklists and my planner, is soothing music. Like I got these AirPods as a gift for my birthday, and it came with a 6-month subscription of Apple Music. And I've been listening on loop to instrumental radio. I don't know. There's no words, so that helps me when I'm reading the textbooks and stuff. And it's literally just there in the background. Otherwise, it's just me sitting in silence while I'm doing my assignments, and it's kind of boring. So I feel like I put in these noise canceling devices. I hear nothing going on around me, and it's just that instrumental music. It's amazing. Hey, Cooper. Hi, Bobby. So that's been helping as well to get me back in a groove. The other day, I had just filmed my video about kind of being a little like down and out in terms of like not feeling motivated, and I put the music on, and I also had I had these due dates, like they were assigned, so they were like looming over me, kind of like, hey, you need to turn this assignment in. And I put the headphones in, and I got to work, and I had to do 3 assignments, 3 each week, and I knocked them out like that within 2 hours. I was like, I've been procrastinating these 3 assignments for the last weekend, and I did it right before it was due in 2 hours. Like, I could have literally done it the first 2 hours of the weekend and just coasted, you know, if that was the case. And I, you know, procrastination is it's like the worst form of purgatory, because you know that you have something due and you're procrastinating, and it's like it's still there and it's constantly bothering you. You can't sleep well, you can't rest well because you know you have something bothering you. So why not just do it? It's just so hard to get through that procrastination phase once you're in it. But I've realized that I don't like this feeling. Like I hate feeling like I'm upset with myself. So that in itself is motivating me to stop that, like to get out of that negative procrastination, like checked outiness and just get back on the horse and, you know, keep on trucking. But those checklists, regardless of how you do things, I think checklists are amazing. I think checklists are a typical type A personality, but figure out a way to make them work because to me, they help. So I'm going into week 7 coming up on Monday. I have a test on Tuesday and I look forward to updating you throughout the semester. My week 8 update will be coming up after week 7 and I will have in that week, I'll have 3 exams. Week 8 is gonna be rough. I may not even post for the between week 7 to week 8. But anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I hope it helped. I hope it gets you out of your slums and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.